had the idea for this video since, like, the middle of Road to Platinum. I guess we're just gonna hop straight into it and see how it goes. I'm only gonna be fighting the monsters that you fight during, like, the assigned quests, so basically just the campaign quests. Just to keep it short and sweet, because I'm not fighting every single monster. I think to try and keep things kinda spicy, I'm not gonna use my mantles, so let's see how this goes. I'm not gonna count guard points as a hit, of course, but I don't think that was a hit either. I'll have to go back in the footage and look at that. Huh. Oh, yeah, there's that, of course. Okay, well, hunt number 2, Kuliaku. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Pukei-Pukei isn't that tricky of a fight, so it shouldn't be that hard to get the upper hand on it. Next up is Barroth. I mean, assuming I don't try attacking the head and bouncing off it, it should be fine. Gyarados isn't actually available in the Guiding Lands, so I'm gonna have to go to the Wildspire Waste itself for it. All those damage numbers. Topi-Kadachi is probably the one that's gonna hit me the quickest. Edge Math has always been a bit of an issue, but I don't think it should be too terribly bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with this one. Alamu's just a silly balloon animal. Surely you can't do too much to me, right? What the fuck? What just happened to me there? I thought for sure that attack that I mounted with was gonna frickin' hit me. But I mean, who knows? Maybe the fight with Rodobon was gonna go a little bit different.
You already know what the fuck about to happen.
Odogaron is personally one of my favorite fights. I remember, like, in my first playthrough, fighting it with the dual blades, which was just really fucking fun. So I'm gonna use dual blades against it, why not? Maybe Rathalos go a bit better, who knows? Diablos has always been such a coin toss. Sometimes you just absolutely destroy him, and other times you just absolutely destroy him. You know, I did say I wasn't going to fight Zora Mactaros, but maybe it's actually worth doing. You know, Pink Rathian has always kind of annoyed me because of the high amount of armor she has on her tail. It's like, even if you cut the damn thing off, it's just like, well, now you have like half the body that you can't frickin' deal damage to. I bet you thought I was gonna get hit there, huh? Nah, I'm too good for that. Gigante is one that's also kind of hit and miss. Sometimes you absolutely fucking destroy him, and other times he destroys you, just like Diablos. But am I gonna do a comedic cut where I get hit?
I'll never tell.
Well, it's time for the rest of the Elder Dragons, at least in base game. Kushala is honestly one of the worst fights in the world. Because it's like, oh, I'll just use the knowledge that I got from previous games and poison it, but no. Or, oh, I'll just use Dragon Seal and stop it from using its Wind Cloak. That doesn't fucking work either. Maybe I can follow mythology and break its horns and maybe it'll weaken it that way. Its horns are the most solid part of its body. Apparently the fight was improved in Rise, but shit, I don't know. I have a bit of love-hate relationship with Teostra. Sometimes the fight's really fun and you can like just knock him out a whole bunch. But sometimes he just stuns you a fuckload and it's just like, why do you exist? But I suppose with every monster, there's the strategy to follow if you want to, you know, fight it and not suffer. But unfortunately, I'm an idiot. I'm probably gonna get hit right here. I remember farming the absolute shit out of Tempered Valhazox just before I did the Call of Teroth episode in RTF. Because you can only get the weapon augment streamstones from like Tempered Elder Dragons in base game. So I just fought a fuckload of Valhazak with the bow. Totally worth it though. Getting the health augment on that light bow gun made that fight so easy. Or at least comfortable, you know. Does this count? Does the Effluvium count? You know what? Nah. It was just like little pools that he leaves on the floor. I'm not gonna count that shit. Xeno'jiiva is one of my personal favorites, at least aesthetically. The like the translucent body, the kind of otherworldly look to it's like really fucking cool. It's certainly a hell of a lot more interesting than Safi'jiiva, that's for sure. It's also the subject of one of my favorite thumbnails for the series. I think it's like episode 10. Now here I am again, to fight it once more.